Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Welcome to The Real Truth. We are back to discuss best and worst of movies, and we are going to do a new genre, buddy cop genre. And I was thinking that at the end of all, because we're going to rank them, obviously. And at the end of all this, maybe we could do a best cop, worst cop.
Okay. Like across all of them that we do. Okay.
The movies that we do.
Ooh.
And we're not going to do every single buddy cop movie because there's a lot of them out there. Matter of fact, he suggested one that I'm going to do only because he's my best friend, but it ain't no goddamn buddy cop. It's close. Like it's
you know, it's there. It's there.
There are buddies in the movie.
Neither of them are cops. This is true.
Neither one. But yeah, it should be fun to do. So we're starting with Rush Hour.
Yeah.
All right. This is Jackie Chan's first big movie in the United States.
I thought it was his first movie in the United States. In the United States, not one that got imported.
No, because he did Cannonball Run, and then there was I want to say The Big Brawl was also here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about Rumble in the Bronx. That wasn't here. That was before this movie, but it wasn't here. Right. You're right about that. But no, Cannonball Run 1 and 2. He was in Cannonball Run 1 and 2. There are sequels to a lot of these buddy cop movies we're talking about. I wanted to make a rule that we're only doing the first movie in every.
That's fine, because in most of these situations, the first movie is the only one we're talking about.
Right. Okay. Well, all right. Let's kick it off. Rush Hour stars Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. Chris Tucker's hot off of Friday. Jackie Chan is hot off of. Jackie Chan's been hot forever. It's just now Americans are like, hey, we'll let you do a movie over here type situation. So it's about a little the Chinese consul's daughter is kidnapped, and the daughter actually knows Jackie Chan, but they're in America when she gets kidnapped, and Chris Tucker is the American cop. Y'all know what this movie is about. What's the first category?
Let's go with best and worst character.
Best and worst. Ooh, you want people mad at me right off the jump. Alrighty then.
But it's buddy cop. The characters are what carry the movie in these genres, not just Rush Hour. So that's where we start.
Okay, well.
All right. So do we best first, worst first?
Let's go best first so I can have a good time for a little while. All right.
All right, go.
Best character is Lee. Jackie Chan's cat. Okay.
Absolutely.
We agree. Jackie Chan, Lee. What do you got to say about it?
Lee he deals with a lot of crap. Like in the movie, he wants to be involved. He cares about this girl. Yeah. And so he's just doing his best to do his character's job. And for 70%, 75% of the movie, he's just treated like garbage by everybody.
Getting the runaround.
To be fair, not because it's not a race thing, like a race joke thing.
It actually makes sense.
It's just they don't want him in the way.
It actually makes sense. The FBI, it's the FBI's job. It's their job to do this. So they're not in the wrong for saying, hey, you can't just bring somebody over from Hong Kong it happened here. Yeah. We're supposed to take care of it.
Yeah.
And shenanigans ensue.
Yeah.
So we agree on Lee as the best character.
He kicks ass.
Literally?
It's Jackie Chan. But he kicks ass.
What Jackie Chan movie can you think of that Jackie Chan is not the best character in? Jackie Chan is just a sweet human being.
And even with this being like
Cannonball Run, he might not be my best character in Cannonball Run. Anyway.
But like I was going to say, Jackie Chan taking away from Lee, but towards Jackie Chan, I think this is the first movie where he's supposed to have English dialect, English lines, as well as a starring role and everything. And dude just slips right into the role, is charismatic on camera. Like everything is drawn to him naturally.
You know, there's another buddy cop movie that's not a buddy cop movie, like the one that you want us to do later that I'm not going to tell them that I am going to bring up for my tangent. And that movie is Big Trouble in Little China.
excellent.
This movie does what Big Trouble in Little China says that it did, the way that Big Trouble in Little China should have done it if it was actually doing what it said it was trying to do. So people seem to believe that in Big Trouble, you've seen, everybody's seen Big Trouble. People seem to believe that Jack Burton and Kurt Russell in Big Trouble in Little China is not the hero. That he is the sidekick.
Didn't I see you post a rant about this? Even?
Yes.
Well, not a rant, but
it was like a
diatribe.
Yes. This is how you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Russell's Jack Burton is not the sidekick in Big Trouble in Little China.
No.
He is saving everybody. He has the most dialogue. He has all the funny dialogue. He has all the best scenes. It's damn near a white savior movie, but I still love it. I fucking love Big Trouble in Little China.
Such a good movie.
But if you really wanted it to be he's the sidekick and Wang is the hero, this is how you would.
Yeah.
Rush Hour gets it right. Jackie Chan has equal amount of things to do. He has urgency. He has agency. He moves the plot along.
He moves the plot. Absolutely. He drags Chris Tucker's character, not to Chris Tucker's detriment, but he drags his character kicking and screaming from plot point to plot point. Quite literally. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. It got me, it got me hyped. Exactly what he was saying.
Mic fell off.
Mic drop.
Literally.
But yeah, no, this is the way you do it. Now, I wouldn't change anything about Big Trouble in Little China. All I would change is people trying to say that Jack Burton is the sidekick.
Right.
Okay. In this movie, Chris Tucker is the molly-whopping sidekick, and he is, like Jack Burton, a wisecracking, doesn't know just how over his head,
flying by the seat of his pants.
Exactly. And he thinks he's the shit, but he ain't really the shit in this movie.
Yeah.
Right? But they both have equal. So if we're going to our worst character, my worst character is Chris Tucker's Carter.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we agree?
Yeah.
Oh!
I almost picked the FBI dudes. I really did.
Oh,
as like subtle shadow antagonists.
Mm-hmm,
but to be fair, I mean, most of what they're doing, to your point, it makes sense from a plot. But Chris Tucker's character,
who I love,
none of it makes sense.
I love his character. I mean, I like his character.
I stole it from you. Go, you say what you want to say.
Oh my God.
I agree, by the way. The character's still fun.
The character's still fun, needs to be in there. Unlike Jack Burton.
And Chris Tucker does a great job playing the character.
Great job. There are certain lines in this movie and facial expressions that he makes, and I know he makes a lot of facial expressions and stuff in every movie he's in.
Very animated.
But especially when they're doing the war and he turns and looks at Jackie Chan like, what is... There's certain things he does that are just so good. But he is such a burden to Jackie Chan's character throughout most of this movie. And I'm going to kick your ass. No, you're not. You're not going to kick his ass. Stop saying you're going to. He is the worst cop in this movie. Okay? Nobody likes him. Sometimes it seems like he's doing a Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley. But Axel Foley knew what he was doing. Yeah. Axel Foley's a good cop.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker is horrible as a cop in this movie, and he just talks shit. It's funny, but Jesus Christ, Jackie Chan could have got so much stuff done without his help. I
actually am glad you brought up Foley, because I drew the same comparison where this is a poor man's General Foley.
Yes.
Chris Tucker, like after the initial character introduction for him, where he's doing like the sting or whatever, right? And he's back at the precinct with apparently cops who hate him, and yet they're still hanging on his every word while he tells this outlandish story. Nobody does Like, not even in good buddy cop movies where the characters are over the top do they do this.
Right.
So it just, yeah, no, it's
the racism, which I like funny racism. I'm down with, and some of the racism is funny, but because his character is so. The first time I saw this movie, it was a different time, and I laughed a lot more. But this time, and it wasn't because it was like, oh, it's got to be politically correct. No, it does not have to be politically correct. I love Porky's, the movie. All right, it does not have to be politically correct all the time. Okay.
Some of these jokes are, ooh.
Yeah, but because I was already like, man, you need to shut up. It was like, then it was too much. Then it was too much, you know?
They dragged the war bit on way too long.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My daddy could kick your daddy there. I remember laughing my ass off the first time I saw that, but this time it was just like, man, stop trying to one up Jackie Chan all the damn time. Stop it. Okay. But anyway, yeah, he's my worst character. He's our worst. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So our best character is Lee, worst character is Carter. That's a shame. And the movie's great with them. Both of them are great in this movie.
They actually do have pretty good chemistry.
Good chemistry. Yeah.
You know, they play off each other really well. Like, again, it's these are not
when Jackie Chan's about to fall to his death. He's like, hang up for an hour. I'll be Negro. I mean, stop the jokes at this point. I mean, make another funny joke, but not that one. But anyway, and plus, wait, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So,
best and worst characters. So, okay. Moving on to
best and worst part of the movie. Best part of the movie. I think the best part of this movie is, and again, to call back to the stark differences between Chris Tucker's character and Jackie Chan's character, is any of their action sequences. Watching Jackie Chan do whatever Jackie Chan wants to do.
Be Jackie Chan.
And Chris Tucker just be this bumbling idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in the action sequences specifically, not the dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just I did enjoy, and I'm sure they did it on purpose, but the cinematography for making the point was perfectly done, in my opinion, of Jackie Chan's character and Chris Tucker's character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when they go to the hidden bar and they're upstairs doing the fight sequence.
Yeah.
And it's just great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some slapstick to it a little bit because everybody's trying to fight for a gun.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's more action play than actual gun fighting play.
Yeah.
And it's night and day difference in just the energy and the fight choreography. But again, filmed correctly. Normally, you know, in these types of situations where there are two actors trying to play together, play off each other for whatever they're doing fight choreography wise.
Yeah.
If it's night and day, it's a knock. I think it's a good thing. It's done well here. And I enjoy the cinematography storytelling aspect showing off the stark differences between their capabilities as characters.
And did you notice, I didn't notice a stunt double for Chris Tucker.
I didn't either.
I'm sure there had to be one at some point, but I didn't.
But I don't know that he does a whole lot where he needs a stunt double.
Yeah.
So
And maybe because Jackie Chan was doing all of his own stunts, he was probably like, man, I can do mine too. You know how people, how guys get, you know. So yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I was looking. I was like, it's still Chris Tucker. So yeah.
All right. There you go. So specifically, I will call out that scene, not necessarily because the scene was good, but just the way it was shot and the way they're portrayed those characters.
Okay.
I liked that.
Okay. That's your best part. My best part of this might be kind of a cheat. And maybe I wanted to think of a backup, but I didn't write it down, so I'm gonna have to go with this. The outtakes.
The outtakes are great.
And I know that's kind of not fair to pick.
Sure.
But and I think I had a scene, and then the credits started rolling. I was like, oh no, this is it. This is what I'm picking. I'm picking the outtakes. You know, it was funny. You know, Jackie Chan didn't get injured as much.
Because they edited it out. A lot of his bloopers are him struggling with some of the stunts.
Yeah, and the people, like there's the pool cue breaks and he jumps up on the wall and falls back off, but it looks really safe. But yeah, it was funny, just and them messing up their lines. I love my favorite is when Jackie Chan's like, "Let's go," blah, 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 blah. And then Chris Tucker's like, "Yeah, man, you tell us," something like that. And I was like, "Yeah, that's great." It just the outtakes for me was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Jackie Chan movies have their outtakes. I will say this Jackie Chan movies in America versus Jackie Chan movies is like comparing Conan the Destroyer, which is the American Jackie Chan movies, to Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Destroyer, it's the PG version of Conan the Barbarian.
Right.
He gets crucified in Conan the Barbarian. That movie goes hard. And Conan the Destroyer, oh my God. It's watching Jackie Chan do, and he's older too, but doing his thing in America is so watered down.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It's a comedy, so it works better in a comedy. Well, no, because a lot of anyway, whatever. A lot of his other movies in Asia are comedies too. Worst part of the movie. For me, worst part of the movie is when Chris Tucker shot at and blew up that beautiful Jaguar at the beginning of the movie. That is a nice car. I wanted to get one, but it was hard to find, and some bitches are going up in value.
I almost said the best part of the movie is Chris Tucker's car not getting blown up.
Chris Tucker had a nice car too. That C3 Corvette?
Yeah.
Or was it 4? C3? Yeah, that was a nice car.
Yeah. And it gets towed away, and therefore is out of danger. But I almost said that is the best part of the movie, is that car survives. Normally in these kinds of movies, the good guy's car does not make it.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a casualty of the war. There's either an explosion, an inadvertent accidental explosion, or the chase scene goes wrong. So I almost said the best part was his car made it. So I'm amused that your worst part is another nice car doesn't make. That's funny.
We like cars.
That's great. Yeah, we do. Especially the classics.
Classics, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
Worst part. Worst part. I already mentioned it. That war thing that was like not really 9 minutes, but felt like 9 minutes. It might even actually be like 7 minutes. They do again, for those of you who don't know or don't remember the movie because it's been a minute, they do the war song comes on.
Good God.
And good God is right. Mm-hmm. Jackie Chan's familiar with it and singing it, but of course his English dialect prevents him from enunciating it the way Chris Tucker thinks he should enunciate it, wants him to enunciate it, insert however, and it didn't need to be that long.
Right.
The bonding part isn't even the worst part. You could just stop with the war part, move on to the next bonding part, the disarm with the gun bit. But yeah, that was,
Best move. Okay, best move in Rush Hour. All right, so I'm hoping that I am truly a Jedi. And I was able to predict, using the Force, that he is going to go for one of the stunts as a best move. Okay. I'm not looking at him. I don't know. What is he saying? Is he giving it away? I don't know. But so I didn't.
Okay.
Because there are plenty of those, and hopefully maybe he'll pick one.
Sure.
I chose a very simple. When Jackie Chan is having the fight scene in the bar where they're playing pool.
Yeah.
And this has stuck with me since 98. Mm-hmm. I still just see this move in my head sometimes. Maybe because I want to do it in a fight scene at some point. Mm-hmm. When he's with the pool cue and he's moving it around and he's kind of hitting people, there's this one part where he flips it back and uppercuts the guy with it. And it is so, I'm going to show it here. It is so smooth. And I don't know why I just really liked that particular hit, that move. That's my move.
Your Jedi mind trick is to mind read me because that's my move too.
Oh,
actually, but it's a continuation, so that's a second part.
Okay.
I paused and rewatched this a dozen times. So the uppercut is a second part of it. If he shows the whole clip, you'll see it.
Okay.
The first part is him disarming the dude, and he goes from disarming to arming himself to the uppercut.
Smooth. So smooth.
Oh my God. I tried to follow it. I can't. I can't. The whole sequence, paused, slowed down, rewound, didn't matter. I don't know how. Like, because it's a pool cue too. Like, it makes sense to me if what he's using is maybe 18 to 24 inches long with how he swings, disarms, and everything.
Yeah.
This is a pull, two of them. 2 pool cues because he's disarming a dude. Oh man! No, yeah, and the whole thing, and then the follow up, your part. Yeah, so if you want to add in a stunt, but I couldn't get past that.
That's a stunt in its own. I mean, if I'm putting that whole move together, then, I mean,
I couldn't get past that to anything else.
Yeah,
it was so flawless
since '98. That one move in this movie, that is what I've remembered more than anything else in this movie. So yeah, all right. Cool. I'm glad that we can agree on that.
And I think that's the first time we've had a agreement on a best move before.
Might, because moves are so small and intricate, so it might. Well,
and
because we've
to
had
be fair
fights.
with a lot of other movies
fights.
too. Yeah. There are so many because we've been doing fighting moves.
Right.
So there's lots of them to choose from too.
Yeah.
But sometimes there are just clear cut.
Yeah.
No contest.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. What's your worst move?
I had a difficult time with a worst move. Because to kind of go back on what we just said, this isn't a martial arts movie. It's barely a fighting movie. It's more of an action movie.
Yeah.
And so there's not a lot of martial arts fighting in the sense of what we're used to, what we're reviewing, and what we say. So a worse move, most all the moves are being done by Jackie Chan.
I think for worst move, what we're going to have to, either we're going to have to change that category for buddy cop movie, or it's going to be, it doesn't have to be a fight. Mine is not anything has to do with a fight.
Okay, how about you go?
All right. So to give you an example, my worst move, and this was the first time I noticed it, and I don't know how many times I've seen this movie, not many, but more than he has. And I watched it probably 3 times before this review we're doing now, and it was on this last time that I noticed it. At the end, and then during the finale, when they draw their gun, when Jun Tao, right? Jun Tao turns around, and his henchman, whose name I forgot, his henchman pulls out an Uzi and jumps backwards. No. He jumps on a tape because remember they have to pull their guns out on him and freeze first, right? So during that moment where they pull their guns out on Jackie and Chris and everybody, he jumps up on a table with his mouth wide open, and it just looks weird because Jun Tao's in focus and he's out of focus. So you see this guy in the background blurry for a while. I don't know what he was thinking about. I don't know why his mouth was so wide open like that. But
fantastic.
It might not be funny to y'all, but it was funny to me, and I hope I can find the clip. That was my. That's great. That's your move. That's pretty bad. That was my worst move. So
there was something that occurred that I thought was absurd. Coming back to the fight sequence that's in the bar. In the hidden area of it's not a bar, it's a restaurant. And I want to say it's the very beginning. Jackie loses his gun, or it's the first bad guy's gun that gets disarmed. One of the two. and the gun gets flung through a stained glass window.
You talking about the restaurant or the bar?
The restaurant.
Restaurant. Okay.
Yeah, not the pool bar.
Okay.
The restaurant.
Okay.
And the gun gets flung through a stained glass window.
Mm-hmm.
But the noise from the stained glass window, they cut to the restaurant, and everybody in the restaurant acts like a gun has actually gone off and scatters.
Okay.
And I'm like,
okay. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not a move, but it's not really like a thing that would make a worst part of the movie category.
Right.
But I feel that happened, and I'm like, that's the loudest window ever. That's like, they act like a fire alarm is gonna, or a real gunshot.
Yeah.
Everybody's and it's a packed Chinese restaurant, and they scatter.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
best line of the movie, I've got 2.
okay.
So since we don't have a worst line, at least I got 2 best lines.
My best line, well, my worst line is gonna be the war. I mean, it's just bad. It's just bad. I keep coming back to it, but it's bad.
Okay. And they do it twice in the movie because
best line for me is because of the blooper reel. $50 million. Who you think you got? Chelsea Clinton?
Oh,
and in the bloopers, he says like 8 different names. He can't get the line right at all.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, this is a time when, I think the Clintons were in office, which is what would make the line stick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just humorous that he can't get Chelsea Clinton right. So the line is funny.
Yeah.
Especially, if you consider the time and everything. But then the blooper bit where he can't nail the line adds to that it's funny to me.
Yeah.
$50 million.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't let Ruby Rod answer your phone.
No.
That's another reason why he's a bad cop. He almost got that child killed.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. My best line is
Push the damn button.
The only reason why I'm not is because it's my intro, but during that scene, the finale, when Jackie Chan when they finally get the vest off of Soo Young, when they finally get I had to say it like that to remember it, I'm sorry. And when they get the vest off of her, and Jackie Chan's got the vest and he's running around, when he runs around and hides behind a structure with Chris Tucker, and Chris Tucker, in the realest reaction he's probably ever done in a movie. I know that ain't the bomb, and it's the way he says it.
I know that ain't the bomb.
and tries to run out into gunfire. I love that. I love that delivery. Honorable mention would be "Wipe yourself off, man, you dead." That would be my honorable mention. Yeah.
Best and worst action scene.
Action scene, not
action.
It's going to be fight because it's a Jackie Chan movie, but best and worst for buddy cop movies, it's best and worst action scene. So worst action scene in this. Oh wow! Now I can't remember what my worst. I know what my best was. What the hell was my worst?
I know.
Oh, worst action scene in the Jackie Chan movie for me it's an action scene and a fight-ish scene. Jackie Chan versus Jun Tao, because it's
at the end
a whole bit of it's because now let's take under consideration, but this is a comedy, so we let shit slide. But let's take under consideration that Jackie Chan is tired at this point. He has been doing a lot.
He's been dragging the corpse of Chris Tucker the entire movie.
Whole movie. But I don't like when someone like a Jackie Chan beats up all these people and then gets to the final boss, and the final boss ain't shit, but yet still is able to do anything at all. Yeah. And I know Jackie Chan is climbing up and he's kind of hanging on to this and that, but it's Jackie Chan. Jun Tao, you should have been dusted like a hot dog with no mustard. So, and that's me nitpicking. Too.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
The whole final action sequence
Wow.
really, it's just it's
wow. All right.
it's fun, but
It's not memorable.
I don't want to know what's memorable is that small ass briefcase having enough money in it that it looks like the sports championship winner confetti party. Money is falling from the sky for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it seems. Yeah.
But anyway, it's just I don't know. I think maybe it's just because it is a Jackie Chan movie, and therefore I'm kind of tying it into a little bit of a martial arts movie, even though it's not a martial arts movie.
Right.
Plus, we've been watching martial arts movies, and this seems like
And Jackie Chan is one of the best. And we never watched a Jackie Chan martial arts movie. God damn.
And well, yeah, especially then. This is like the first one, and so nearly the entire ending action sequence is more. It almost feels like it's more for comedic effect than action, and so it's a little bit of a letdown, you know, in a lot of ways. Like the Sun Yu fight, and then of course the him chasing the guy with the briefcase and them kind of dangling. It's just don't care. So best action sequence.
Well, I went with the restaurant fight. Why?
Okay.
Why did I go with the restaurant fight?
I already gave a good reason for the restaurant fight.
Yeah, yes, you did. And none of these fights really in a Jackie Chan. And I mean, you know, when you've seen so many Jackie Chan movies, these are, you know, like I said, Conan the Destroyer. But for this one, Chris Tucker was involved, and he got to do something, and it was funny. He got his ass. I love the which one of y'all kicked me, and I love the way the guy was like me. I mean, he was like, what you gonna do about it? And I liked all of that. Jackie Chan coming into the rescue. We kicked y'all ass at the end when Chris Tucker's talking shit. I don't know. You know, that for me was a better bonding sequence than war.
To a point, it's the only action sequence where both of them are like engaged and involved.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, all the other ones, it's just one of them because they're, again, throughout the movie, they're intentionally going in separate directions because they have separate agendas. So they aren't together often. They haven't, or they haven't bonded yet as characters. And so, as another great reason to pick the restaurant is, to your point, we can see both of them on screen kind of at the same time, even though their skill levels are different, as I said, and whatnot. They're both bringing their own flavor to the table in this sequence, and it's fun. It's good.
Really, the only thing Chris Tucker should be able to do better than Jackie Chan is run. There's a scene where Jackie Chan is chasing the
run his mouth.
The
you mean?
guy. No. Chris Tucker. I mean, in a foot race.
No, I know.
Jackie Chan runs. Steven Seagal's got the worst run in Hollywood, but Jackie Chan runs so. I don't know. I'm like, yeah. It's a scene where he's chasing the guy, and then Chris Tucker's in third place, and I'm like, Chris Tucker could take 2 steps. Anyway, but yeah, that's my best action scene.
Best action. I mean, the pool hall.
You got the pool hall?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Because
I mean,
I almost picked that one.
It's the only sequence. Well, I mean, in the restaurant, Jackie Chan also gets to do Jackie Chan stuff. But he gets to use props, and Jackie Chan and props is a good time. And we already discussed how our best move comes from that sequence. You know, he gets to use some pool balls a few times. He uses the cue sticks. There are other obstacles in the way that he has to do a little bit of like some martial arts gymnastics and parkouring off of. And of course, there's some other comedic effect in that sequence too, which Jackie Chan is slapstick comedy genius, also pulls that off real well. Yeah, I like the pool hall. There's a lot there.
Yeah.
in the 90 seconds it lasts.
For this movie, even if you went with the finale fight where he's fighting those guys, I think I could see someone not being able to choose, because all of the fight scenes for Jackie Chan are watered down for this movie. So they all are kind of almost on the same level. I think the finale fight I think these two fights are better than the finale fight. I do.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I could see someone being like, oh, but he does this and he does this. Oh, yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. But none of them compare to, his movies overseas.
Yeah.
But for this, the pool hall scene and the restaurant scene are good.
Good stuff.
So, all right.
Excellent.
Well, shucks. So Rush Hour was okay on this watch. Yeah, I'll be all right with not seeing it again for a while.
Yeah. I don't regret watching it again,
Right.
but I'm not in a hurry to watch it again.
Right. All right. Well, we can't rank them.
How is it as a buddy cop movie?
Fine. I think it's fine as a buddy cop movie. Some people rank it really high.
Yeah.
I probably am not going to do that. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think it's fine as a buddy cop. I'm not real big on like the black guy being the funny guy all the time, but neither one of these guys are like, they're both
funny.
people of color.
Yes, that's
so I mean, hey, it's an even playing field, but yeah, it was okay.
Yeah,
it was okay. The next one, what do you want to do next? Because we're doing all firsts, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the buddy cop movies, and I'm not looking forward.
Lethal Weapon.
I'm not looking forward to watching. I'm looking forward to watching Lethal Weapon.
That's like
you want to do Lethal.
First one that comes to mind.
First one comes to my mind is 48 Hours. That's one I'm not.
Oh,
looking
okay.
forward to, because that's the one that gets ranked really, really high, and I'm not looking forward to rewatching it. But we're gonna have to watch.
I have never seen that.
I kind of expect it, and I'm not. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's out of the ones I'm thinking, it's one of the more serious ones, even though Eddie Murphy's in it.
Okay.
And is it Nick Nolte?
That sounds right.
And I'm not a big Nick Nolte fan. So
he's hit or miss in his roles.
Yeah.
So
I want to do that one next. I want to do since this one was kind of a letdown a little bit for us.
It was tough.
You want to go high?
Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me. I thought there was a giant white woman standing on my left. Just a second. But
you got against giant white women? There's a blooper reel. If ever we were to do a blooper reel at the end of YouTube videos, this would be the movie to do it. There's your blooper reel.
Might have to. Oh my god. And I've heard that before, but it got me that time. Oh.
Fantastic.
Let's go high.
Okay.
Let's do Lethal. Let's do either Lethal Weapon or Beverly Hills Cop. One of the two we know that we're gonna just really have fun with.
Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop I was thinking of, and I had because I was bouncing some ideas off somebody, and they didn't really consider Beverly Hills Cop a buddy cop movie, and I'm like, he's got.
I can see where they're coming from.
Yeah,
but it is. It is.
Yeah.
But Lethal Weapon is more of a
buddy cop movie.
So, new Lethal Weapon.
New Lethal Weapon.
All right. So, Lethal Weapon.
Excellent.
All right. That's been The Real Truth. Till next time. Peace.